Hey, what's up guys? It's Mo, the dog trainer. I'm here with Shade. Just want to give you a tip on your dog. If your dog is a puller, things that you can do to work on. A lot of things that why dogs pull. For instance, they want to sniff something. They see a person, they see a dog, they see a cat, they see something that they're reactive to, and they want to go and attack it or whatever it is. The main thing is that if you allow him to pull, like right now there's a lot of tension on the leash, and I'm gonna show you one or two ways that I do what I do to stop this pulling and to teach the dog that, you know, this is not allowed. I don't like this. So there's tension on the leash. One of the things that I do is I'll stop, right? But when you stop, you want to make sure that you plant your feet. You're planting your feet, you're holding the leash, you're not going like this because now you just release the tension. You want your dog to release the tension on his own. So basically, he's the one that's causing this leash to be tight, right? You haven't done anything, he pulled, you stop. So your dog pulls, you stop. You become a tree. Trees don't move, you don't move. If you take one step forward, that's gonna reward him, basically. So let's say there's a dog over there where that brown thing is, the little grass thing over there, whatever, and he's trying to go over there, and the leash is tight, and you take one step forward, even if it's just like a half a step, you just basically gave him a treat, give him a reward for pulling. So what I'm doing here, I'm just holding the tension, and I'm waiting for him to do, you know, to turn around, to release the tension on the leash so then we can move forward. Sometimes this may take a while. Sometimes you're just standing there. So make sure that you don't have to go to work when you're practicing this. You don't have to, you're not going to an appointment. So you want to make sure you have time to do this. Don't start practicing this in a rush. It's not going to work. You want to have food rewards with you? I'm not going to do the food rewards today because, like I said, I'm doing one hand. But I am going to give him feedback. I'm going to tell him what a good boy he is. Now, if he's taking forever and you're like, okay, there he goes. If he was taking forever, and I can show you, I'll do it with him so like that, you know. If he's taking forever and he kind of pulls you, you want to make a noise. You know, but don't do that if you don't have to. If you don't have to make the noise to get his attention, just wait till he does it automatically. And then look, right now there's no tension. I'm walking. You're walking with your dog. The pulling is normal for dogs. You just got to teach them that that's not what you want him to do. Dogs are not, born to be on a leash. We condition them to be on a leash. They're much better without a leash. But we live in a country where you have to leash your dogs. It's the law. Because some dogs, can bite somebody. There's a lot of reactive dogs. See how he turned around? I didn't say anything. Another thing that you can do, so the one thing is become a tree. The second thing you want to do is turn the other direction. So if he's pulling, leash is tight, this way. And don't wait for him to turn around, because I see a lot of people do this. They go, I tell them turn around, and they're just waiting for the dog to turn around. No, you just, put a little bit of tension on the leash. Don't jerk the dog, but let him know that this is the way that we're going. And then you give him feedback. You can say his name. He knows his name very well. Shade, this way. This way. Good boy. Yes. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Yes. You'll get a treat later. Good boy. See, no tension on the leash. This is going to take a lot of practice, guys. This is not going to be 1, 2, 3 fix. Especially if your dog is older and he already practiced this behavior, pulling you around. He's walking you instead of you walking him. This is going to take a lot of practice and patience. Don't get frustrated. It was your fault in the beginning. You should have trained him when he was a puppy. So don't get mad at the dog. Just work with him. Make it fun. Say, this way. Yes, that's a good boy. And just praise him, you know. He just give him feedback. Give your dog a lot of feedback. Teach him that good boy means something good. So you can do that by, when you're home, you say the word good boy and then you give him a treat. Good boy, you give him a treat. Within 1 to 1.5 seconds, you give him the treat. Same thing if you want to teach him his name. You say his name and you give him a treat within 1 second. Say his name and give him 1 treat. Tell him to come and give him 1 treat within 1 second, or mark it. You have to mark the behavior. Teach him the marker, the yes word or the clicker. Shay, this way. Yes, good boy. Most of the time, what you want to do is you want to have the dog make his own decision. Try not, if you can put a little tension on it, obviously because you're turning around. But let's see if I can do it without me putting tension. Shay, this way. Good boy. See, I didn't put tension on the leash. I just made it. I was just persistent, and I was trying to get him to turn around quickly with my voice. Shay, this way. Come on. Yes, good job. Instead of like doing this, tension and then pull. You want him to make his own decision. I hope this video helps. Thank you for watching.